You're talking to Democrats who are right now really nervous, really scared about what happens next and whether the Democratic Party can come together. What would you say to them?
I think that the Democratic Party was in really bad shape with the concerns about the enfeebled public appearance of the president. And that debate shook people, not only because it was one bad performance, but because it underscored, reified, and validated some niggling concerns that people had had about the president's age and his health and his capacity. And it absolutely split the Democratic Party into a million different pieces. And with that, with that status of the Democratic Party heading into November, I think that alone would have meant that the Democrats had essentially zero chance of prevailing in November. President Biden has endorsed Vice President Harris. I don't think there is going to be one whisper of a fight in the Democratic Party about getting behind her. I think that the Democratic Party will now unify like nothing you have seen from this party in many years around the necessity of supporting her and of building the kind of campaign you have never seen before to try to keep Donald Trump from returning to the White House and from undoing the American system of government. The endorsement of President Biden of Vice President Harris, I believe, I mean, I could be wrong, but I believe that will be seen as a period at the end of the sentence underscored, let's go. And it'll be, you know, there will be technocratic stuff that needs to happen in terms of getting her at the top of the ticket and the delegates and the convention and all that stuff in the campaign. But this is not the start of an open primary. And if the Democrats want to start a primary in late July and thereby commit electoral suicide, I will be surprised. You know, Democrats have surprised me before. But this means that Vice President Harris is going to be at the top of the ticket. And what this is going to mean for Joe Biden, I mean, by running with Barack Obama in 2008 and then serving ably as his vice president for 2 terms, he is part of history of the first black president in this country. And what Joe Biden did today is going to get us the first black woman president in this country. Kamala Harris is going to beat Donald Trump in November. And he is going to have been the man more responsible for that than anybody else in the country, having had that key role in both of those campaigns. It's just stunning.
First woman.